Hey everyone, welcome back to another Chaco Sunrise adventure. Today I'm on the move. I've just driven down a really long dirt road and I'm heading into a really remote canyon out here in the American Southwest. Gonna enjoy the beauty, see what we can find. So let's go have a beautiful Chaco sunrise kind of day. All right, we're gonna start to drop some elevation into this canyon. It's a beautiful day. It's gonna be pretty hot later, but hopefully when we drop into the canyon, we get some shade. So kind of see where we're headed. We're headed down through there. Check out this old tree that's been washed down. So we just made our way around to the left of there. Found a way down into the canyon. So I'm just walking in a wash here. But the power of water, man, look at that. It's a huge cottonwood tree, and it's just, when it rains down here, it floods. And that shows you the power of water. It's pretty incredible. Been scanning these kind of shelves up here for ruins. I haven't seen anything yet, but beautiful day out. Beautiful canyon. I just love that red rock. The black stuff on the rock is called desert varnish. I think it just looks so cool. So down the canyon we go.
Joining me on today's adventure is my old man, my dad, and a best friend. While he doesn't like the camera, I had to give him a shout out. We share the same passion for the Southwest, soaking in the breathtaking views and enjoying the tranquility that nature provides. It's our little escape from the hustle and bustle of modern society.
I'm just taking a break in the shade here for a little bit. It's pretty warm out. I've had to use the GPS a few times to kind of navigate this canyon. It all kind of starts to look the same once you get in here. It's beautiful though, walking along this wash. Lots of birds, lots of lizards. A little breeze coming through. I love it out here. It's just so peaceful. It's quiet. So Thanks for coming along. Gone, look at my GPS here. Looks like we've gone 3 miles, so 3 miles of twists and turns down this canyon. We'll press on, see if we see anything. I'm kind of surprised I haven't seen any ruins or anything yet. Beautiful though. Put on my trusty desert hat here, keep the sun off my face, and get a few more miles behind us. We'll see if we find anything down here. Thanks again for coming along. All right, I just spotted some petroglyphs up here on this canyon shelf, so let's take a look. It's a cool spiral. This is an awesome little spot I found just kind of hiking through this canyon. This rock is massive. These petroglyphs are super old. These are definitely look to me like basket maker. You just wonder, can't help but wonder, what they mean. Oh, there's a bunch more over here. Oh, that's super cool. Look at this. Down here. Sorry, I got my finger in there. Wow. So quiet out here. Pretty awesome. There's a cool piece of black on white pottery there. It's always so amazing to hold this pottery that's, 900 years old. It's a pretty awesome design on there. Oh, there's another one here on, it's like a pack rat midden. A lot of times you find stuff in this pack rat midden. The rats like to take little pieces of pottery and store it. And wow, I love the black on white. It's always so cool to see. This one's super cool. Almost looks like a leg. It's probably not, but awesome. These little baby feet are really cool. Just for reference, there's my hand, so pretty small. What do you think that is? The mystery of it all keeps you guessing, makes you think, keeps your mind wandering. This little storage area. It's pretty cool. Here's some more on the other side of this rock. It's a little tiny hand. Let's see. Look how little it is. Wow, some spirals over here. Pretty cool petroglyphs. Some water coming out of these rocks here. It's awesome. Oh, it feels good in here. Nice and cool in here. Wanted to show you this real quick. So I'm 6'2". I have to reach up to touch this, but you can see all this debris from when there's flash floods in this area. It's a lot of water. It's a lot of water coming down this canyon here. You can see it's all up there on top. But yeah, that's probably a good 11 or 12 feet of water that runs down through this wash when there's a flash flood. So pretty interesting. This place turns into a whole nother world when it rains. Been down here a few times when it rains, and the water coming off the slick rock and these washes filling up are pretty cool to see. But definitely need to be careful. All right, let's continue on. All right, I just spotted a little petroglyph. I don't know if you can see it. It's right there, right in the corner of that crack. I'll take a picture of it. Looks like there's a couple more up there. Big old rock sitting up there. Alright, I just spotted this ruin way up high. Let's see if we can get closer to it. Wow, look at that railing on there. That's awesome. Let's see over here. That's pretty cool. Wow. It's amazing. That's so high up. It's very high up. Wow, check this out. It's a kiva. It's like a perfectly intact kiva. Wow, you don't see that very often. Intact roof on a kiva. Definitely sacred places out here. This place is just riddled with pottery. Wow, there's just thousands and thousands of pieces here. Always leave it better than you found it, right? Look at these corn cobs too. Little pieces of corn that are 1,000 years old. Another little piece of corn. I just spotted a pictograph up here. Look how pretty this cactus is though. Pretty incredible ruin. That's the view they would have had. And there's actually a spring, a natural spring I saw just right up there where it's all green. Just on the other side of those trees. There's a natural spring. So I always wonder if places like this were built to guard the water as resources became more harder to get. I think they moved closer to their water sources and they needed to build places to protect them. But that's just kind of my theory. So, wow, what a beautiful day.
In the desert, nothing is ever as it seems. Appearances can sometimes be deceiving. Just like life, the desert hides mysteries behind its vast surface. It inspires us to look deeper and consider what we might be missing. As we navigate our own paths, we should be open to surprises and embrace the unknown, realizing that life can often reveal wonderful things when we take the time to look.
I was on the way back to the car and I spotted an alcove. Thought maybe there would be a ruin in here, but turns out to be an old cowboy camp. So still pretty cool. Big old storage bin. There's a, this is kind of interesting here. Let's see what's down inside here. Some old stuff. Oh wow, there's some old Folgers coffee boxes. Seago milk. Wow. That's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, look at this big wrench. There's a huge wrench right there. Well, that's pretty awesome. Wow, look at all these old artifacts. Old shovel head. It's kind of a cool can. Shilling, I don't know what was in there. Wow. This is a really cool find. There's an old crate. Really old crate. Still have some pots hanging on the rack over here. That's fun. A lot of history in these areas. Makes you wonder the stories these cowboys had. Look at this. Old burlap bag there. Wow. Super fun. Pan. Old cast iron pan. Wow. Pretty awesome. Here's a bunch more cans over here. The good old days. That sound was, but oh wow, look at this. Look at all these old cans. Lots of old cans. Let's see what this box says, if it says anything. Doesn't say anything. These are kind of cool. Look at that. Well, never know what you're going to find out here. Looks like the cowboys were collecting pottery. A lot of pot hunting back in the day. All right, well, that was cool. Fun little find on the way home.
As always, thanks for coming along with me on this adventure. I'll see you on the next one. Remember, keep it simple and always leave it better than you found it. See you next time. Like and subscribe for more content.